morning, everyone, and welcome to our webinar. This is Jordan, the marketing coordinator here at AIM. Today's webinar will be recorded and then later posted on our website. This does mean that all attendees will be automatically muted so that we get a quality recording. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them into the chat box and we'll try to answer them throughout the presentation. But if we're unable to get to all the questions, we'll have a member of our marketing team reach out to you individually to make sure you get that answered. We do have webinars every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Next week's webinar is with Derek Lape. He'll be focusing on juvenile whole life and final expense insurance. And with that, I'll go ahead and hand it over to Dawn so that we can go ahead and get started. Take it away, Dawn.
Thank you, Jordan. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today, this morning. Hopefully everyone is staying cool. It's been way too hot up here in the Pacific Northwest. Just letting everyone know that it's that time of year. Not to mention the fire season. Stay safe when traveling and out camping or anything you're out doing on vacations. It's just one of those things we want to make sure that is going on. Today's topic is Medicare Supplement Plans. Topics for today. As you can see, Medicare Supplement Plans, marketing trends, Plans F, G, and N. We work with all three of those. So we work with day in and day out. We know as you, as the agents, we want to be prepared with the opportunities that present themselves to us. A big one today we're going to go over is the Plan N opportunities. We're going to go over the enrollment periods just for the fact that we want to make sure everybody is fully aware of how they go through stuff for the dates. And also what's in it for you. Medicare Supplement Plans, Plan F, Plan G, and Plan N. We all know these plans, starting with Plan F and how the move they made back in 2020 to go to Plan G. That was kind of a big deal that the government put into place, that anyone aged in after January 1st of 2020, Plan F was no longer available. So we want to make sure, just kind of like we're doing now, go over the plans, let you know what's available. And that was a major change when they went from Plan F to Plan G for the Medicare Supplement N clients. We're now on the verge of possibly seeing this again, potentially, with rate increases and the way the rate stability is, and potentially see this again and moving to Plan N. So we want to make sure that you're fully aware what opportunities have in front of us. And so with that, we're going to go walk through this. Bear with me. I'm fighting a little something, so I may have to take a drink here and there just to get through it. So here we go. The market trends. The beginning was actually when we started to talk about the January 1st and the trends that they stopped the sales from CF and high deductible Plan F and Plan F to newly eligible beneficiaries. That means if you were not 65 before January 1st of 2020, you no longer have the opportunity to get the Plan F, which covered everything, including the Part B deductible. This created the first migration. We call it that because everybody migrated from Plan F to Plan G. The options just were not there for F anymore. So you see this, the clients, or the chart shows that the trends from F to G. This is for newly eligible. Like I said again, Plan F is still available for people that have grandfathered in, clients who aged in before that date of January 1st of 2020. They can still apply for Plan Fs with any carrier that actually offers the Plan F today. So it's not that they cannot get it for people that have aged in. So if you have older clients or a client book and they still want a Plan F, that opportunity is still there for them. So that, and a lot of them stay with it, but a lot of them just for premiums are shopping that rate. So we want to make sure they have the best opportunity we can give them. That's where the Plan G had its takeover, as what we call it. So Plan G became the gold standard of Medicare supplements. The big difference between Plan F and G as you can see, Part B deductible, $240 this year. It goes up a little bit each year, but that's the big difference. That and lower premiums for Plan G. It became the number one seller, saved clients lots of money and costs. For that reason alone, we saw many of our older clients switching actually from Plan F for the savings to go to G, just for the fact that their biggest thing that they had to change was they had to adopt their Part B deductible. And that was an easy change for a lot of older clients, just for the fact that they are on a budget, and we want to make sure that we have all the fits we can for them, for helping them and you to do this. Forecasting the trends that are going to be coming, Medicare Supplement Plan G may continue to be a crowd favorite, which more than likely it will, and it'll just continue to be that. But what about Plan N? We've heard about it. We've talked about it quite a bit in the recent days we've been talking. This is the question, with rate increases driving premiums up and clients on a very fixed budget, they're going to be shopping rates. There's going to be a lot of disruption this year, not just right now, but during open enrollment, just for that fact that there's going to be plans that are leaving the market. There could be Advantage plans that are leaving. Premiums are going up, with all different carriers. They're having rate increases, more for the reason just to keep everything in line. But clients will definitely be shopping this year, and there could be a huge swing from G to N for that reason. Our biggest thing here is helping them is our number one priority. Plan N could be that key in doing just that. And so we want to make sure today we go over this and let you know what we can do to offer that for you. And Plan G in the history. It looks more than like it every day that it will repeat itself. Plan N is poised to present a similar opportunity. So the earlier you adopt this in your work ethic that we're doing today from Plan G to N, just looking at that opportunity and saving, we want to make sure that we are giving the opportunity for both you and the client, for client saving money and growth in sales for you as the agent. There's always lots of opportunities for different things for Medicare, from Plan F, Plan N, Plan G. It just depends on what they are and how we can help you. So Plan N, let's explore yet another amazing MedSup opportunity this year for 24. The sky's the limit with the opportunity, so we want to make sure that we have given you all the knowledge we can for which plans are there, what benefits the clients, and having a great year for Medicare this year. So it is knocking right now, today. Become that early adopter. Be ahead of the pack. Growing your business and saving clients money, that's, it's all part of the business, and we want to make sure we're fully on board for what we can do for you and them. So I wanted to go over some comparing with Plan G and Plan N. As you see, the comparisons, and this is without household discounts. Depending on the state you're in, I know Idaho doesn't even have household discounts, but so this is showing Medico, ACE, and Mutual of Omaha. You can see Plan G and Plan N, the prices for each carrier there. For Medico, ACE, Mutual, I'm not going to put everybody on it, but just so you can see from this screen, Plan G with Medico is $197, Plan N is $139. Savings of $58. $60 a month. If that's something you don't want to show your clients, you need to make sure you're protecting them as best you can, especially with budgets. ACE, is you can see the Plan G and Plan N. Mutual is actually going to be having a rate change August 1st of 16%. So that does not show this on here. So it's actually going to be more. But this is just Washington State. I didn't want to go through every state, but they will all have some kind of rate increases. So just looking at the savings from F to G with these carriers, we need to make sure, again, that we are doing right for the client. Don't miss the boat on this one. I mean, there is a lot of potential business and savings this year. And if you are looking for a quote, we can always you call us. We can go through them, each one of them for you. If you have a carrier with us, our YAIM website is one of the easiest ways to go to and actually do quoting. Get contracted with us with one carrier, and we can walk you through and show you the quoting for all the carriers we have available, and just showing the clients the potential savings for Plan N from Plan G, and that was from Plan F also. So we want to make sure that you're fully aware of all the benefits you can. So the next trend is how I kind of think of it when we're talking. This could be a second migration, the move from G to N. We want to make sure everybody's fully aware of what Plan N and the options that they offer, lower premiums, minimal cost sharing. Let's make sure everybody is fully aware so they can be another one of those early adopters of this and joining us. This is the next wave. The opportunity is there. Save clients money and grow your business. That's the biggest thing I'm here to talk about today. We don't want to have anybody miss this boat and help clients. So Plan N, what it offers is lower premiums, a little bit of cost sharing plan, offers competitive and stable premiums, lower and more controlled utilization, stability, copays that are easy to understand, minimal risk of excess charges. These are just a few features of Plan N. And Medicare Supplement is not too difficult to understand, but we want to make sure that we have the options and we can show you what they are and can help. So copays. We know Plan N, the only copay you really have, or not copay, but deductible, is the Part B. We still have copays, but simple and easy to understand. Up to 20% for doctors, 50% for ER, whichever is lower. But just making sure you can see some of the copays that do come with Plan N. Excess charges, there are some minimal risks. As you can see, 98% of U.S. physicians who accept Medicare patients also accept Medicare assignment, meaning that 98% of the doctors cannot charge excess charges. According to Medicare.gov, 99.7% of bills submitted by physicians who can charge an excess charge do not include an excess charge. Let's take a look at Medicare assignment and some of the excess charges we can go over. So, what is Medicare assignment? It's a great question. And with Plan N, we want to make sure that you're aware that there are some charges that are not covered if the doctors do not accept them. So, the Medicare assignment is an agreement between health providers and Medicare, where providers accept the Medicare approved amounts as full payment, preventing them from charging beneficiaries extra. Most of the doctors do accept Medicare assignment. So roughly less than 0.5% of claims have excess charges. The question really for your doctor, to ask them, do you accept Medicare assignment? That's the biggest question. Make sure that when you're at your doctor's office, just ask them before you even go, do you accept Medicare or do you accept Medicare assignment? So here's a few things if the doctors actually don't accept Medicare assignment. Non-participating doctors who do not accept the Medicare assignment. These doctors can charge a maximum of 15% more than approved Medicare reimbursement rates for covered services. That's pretty much that's pretty much what the Medicare assignment is. If they do not accept it, they're going to be able to charge them an additional 15%. So again, you want to remember to ask your doctor, do you accept Medicare assignment? Why participate in Medicare assignment? Well, as you can see, participating providers receive 5% more reimbursement than non-participating providers. Participating providers receive direct and timely reimbursement from Medicare. And also, participating providers enjoy one-stop billing, so they don't have to go here and there and everywhere else to get it. Their billing taken care of. When non-participating providers do not accept assignment, they may not collect reimbursement from Medicare. Rather, they bill the Medicare patients directly, typically upfront at time of service. Non-participating providers must submit claims to or on behalf of their Medicare patients, but Medicare reimbursement to their patients rather than non-participation providers for its portion of the covered charges. Sorry. So the AIM carriers, to help you with all the different things with your portfolio, we know that we offer many Medicare supplement carriers from the household names, as in Mutual of Omaha, United Healthcare, Humana. We all know those names. Clients know them. They see them on TV. They see the commercials. They've seen them over and over. But we have many to choose from other than just those. This is to make your complete portfolio for you. Don't lose clients simply due to not having an appointment with one of these carriers through us. We actually have exclusives through our Integrity partner, which is the ACE Medicare Supplements, the Allstates, the Manhattans, the Woodmans, but there's Wellaby for Medico, depending on the state that you work in, and the carriers and their premiums. Like I said, on our YAIM portfolio, our YAIM website, we have the CSG calculator. When you put in a zip code, we can walk you through this, show you how to use it, but it'll actually show you what rates are from the highest or the lowest to the highest. You can actually do applications right on the website. You can apply now with the calculator, but it shows you the household discount. It shows you details on the plans. It gives you a lot of detail that you can use and benefit just by a one-stop shop under one of our carriers through the YM website. That'll help you tremendously when quoting Medicare supplements. When you're talking to a client and they're saying, well, they want Mutual of Omaha. And so you show them Mutual of Omaha, where they fit on the list, what their premiums are. But if you go into there, and if you're in Washington, say, well, by the way, you can see right here that ACE Medicare Supplement is this premium. Mutual is a little lower or a little higher, but it doesn't matter. It's actually showing you from the lowest to the highest. So you can talk to them about, hey, they're both A-rated carriers, but we want to make sure that you're fully aware what we have to offer and to help your clients. And so that's how we're doing that, by offering many different carriers under the AIM umbrella. So, and if you have any questions about those carriers, who is the parent company of ACE? Who is the parent company of Woodman? We can answer all those questions. Aflac, we have all the names, from Aflac, Allstate. You can see on this page that we have many to offer in different situations. With the disruptions that are going to be coming this AEP, we want to make sure that you're fully prepared and have everything in your portfolio to help you with your clients. Med Advantage, people are going to be coming off of that, and they're going to possibly want a Medicare supplement. So that's why we want to make sure you have awareness of that. There's lots of different things, but I want to make sure you're fully prepared, and everyone here at AIM is here to help you. Then there's the annual enrollment periods. Just wanted to make sure that everybody's fully aware when they are. We know they're coming. They're going to be coming sooner and later. So let's get you set up with the carriers that could help you in your state and complete your portfolio. So let's just say you're in Washington. If you have mutual, I would highly recommend that you add the ACE Medicare supplement and the Medico with Wellaby. Um, Depending on the state you're in, if you're in Montana, Allstate might be the lower premiums. They have a lot of different discounts that you can get to help your clients save on premiums also. So not only that we're saving premiums, but there's discounts with different carriers that they offer. So we know Mutual has, if you do a Medicare supplement and then within 30 days you do a dental plan, they're going to get a discount for that dental plan. So there's lots of different benefits, you know, many different features for each carrier that we offer. And there's incentives. You know, we want to make sure that you know about the incentives. If you're in the state that the carrier offers incentives for you to write apps, be fully aware of that. So you can see here the enrollment periods. AEPs, the October 15th to December 7th. There's the open enrollment, the OEP, January 1st to the 31st. Special enrollment periods can be year-round depending on what's going on in certain states. So let's just be fully aware of what's going to be going on this year. There's going to be a lot of disruptions, like I said, but let's give us a call. We'll call you to make sure that you know fully what's aware. We have our newsletter that goes out. A lot of information does go into that. So with that, I want to just do some takeaways that we wanted to go over from today. MedSup Plan G can help clients still, and we'll do it for quite a while. It may continue to be the crowd favorite, but we'll likely experience a little loss due to the Plan N this year, just for premiums, like I was talking about. Want to make sure you're fully aware of those. Call us, let us know about those. More insureds are likely to shop their MedSups, like I said, or switch from Medicare Advantage to Medicare Supplements. Both groups, Plan N is another MedSup option for those. So let's be prepared this year for that. You know, we don't want to lose a client just because you didn't have a carrier that had a Plan N that had the better rate. For the consumers, lower starting premiums, of course. That's, you know, number one overall. Stability for rates. And then there's also this, the opportunity to apply savings elsewhere. Did you even think about that? That is a huge opportunity, especially for essential ancillary coverage. And I'm going to talk a little bit about more about that also. And then the takeaways for the agents: stronger retention, lower maintenance, lower premiums, but the potential for ancillary sales. Now, this is another topic that we can go on through another webinar, but when you're getting lower premiums, they can look at getting a hospital indemnity plan to help them for hospital stays. There's short-term home health care. You know, just the savings that they would get from the Plan N could be to where they could actually go from Plan G to Plan N and then get a short-term home health care plan to cover if they have needs for home health care services at home, or also if they have to go to the hospital. Everybody seems to, you know, everybody will have to go to the hospital at some point, but to be able to use the money that they're saving by having a Plan N, that, I mean, that's potential growth in not only business, but in commissions for you as the agent, and you're getting two policies instead of one for your clients. So you're actually helping them in more than one ways. You're getting them two policies. You're getting them a MedSup plan and then either a hospital indemnity plan or possibly a short-term home health care plan, depending on the situation. But there could be exponential growth, especially with ancillary products this year. And we want to make sure that you're fully aware of what you can do with those. So let's take advantage fully of that. Contracting is number one priority. We want to make sure that if you are interested, we want you to give us a call, or we will call you. Like I said, we'll give you a call after the webinar to see what you're looking for right now. Biggest thing is opportunity, protecting clients, and growing business. So let's do that together. I want to thank you for your time today, everyone. I know it was kind of a swift presentation, but it was to the point. I want to make sure that here's our number here, 800-672-7202. We are going to reach out to you today and tomorrow for everybody that attended. And if you have any questions, we're here to help you. But like I said, the potential for business is going to be, look at the opportunities. Plan N is going to be a great opportunity this year. There are going to be a little assignments of assignments that have, there will be some extended pays that they will need to have, but let's work together. This could be that second migration from Plan G to Plan N, but let's work together. You guys all have a great day today, and we'll get in touch with you soon. Thank you again.